What's up, everybody? Another hip hop today with me, CanaryValens, man. All right, let's get into some topics. Let's see. So we got Young Thug trial. State's key witness, Lil Woody says, I have lied. What a headline. Okay, so Young Thug's trial has had yet another curveball after the state's key witness said that he lied in some of his past statements. In court on Monday, August 12th, Kenneth Copeland, also known as Lil Woody, ended up exploding on prosecutors during his time on the stand, saying he lied about almost everything in 2015 in an effort to stay out of jail. God damn it, man. Let's see. Rick Ross taunted by a Drake fan who punched him on new White Boy diss song. Says Rick Ross has been mocked by the Drake fan who sucker punched him at the festival in Canada with a new diss song called White Boy under the alias Icarus. The man has upped the ante against Rozay with the track accompanying video allegedly featuring a chain belonging to Sam Sneak, the MMG mogul's lifetime DJ. Damn, they robbed him of his chain. Can we hear some of it?
White boy, yeah, big. It's Rozay. We can do it how you want to do it, when you want to do it, anytime you want to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready, white boy.
I'm that white boy, punch you in the mouth, boy. You ain't never done no dirt, never sold no dope, boy. Capping on the grammar, you was stolen out the gate. Searching for the exit, left your DJ like some bait. Fed up to the demons, too conceited.
All right, I heard enough. We're just gonna move on. But I will say this. Drake is holding Canada on his back. Says Future, Travis Scott, and Playboi Carti to headline Rolling Loud 10th anniversary in Miami. All right, Future. So I heard Dr. Dre is opening a school, I think. Which that's pretty dope. You know, it would make sense for him to start a school right now. Says Andre 3000 hits back at rappers who criticize his age comment. He said, I've heard some rappers reply to what I've said about age, and I have to ask, what are you rapping about? Says some are the best braggadocious rappers in the world, and we love them for that, but it's so much easier to do that for the rest of your life. I don't necessarily rap like that. Our formulas are different. Says He doesn't know what it takes for me to do what I do. I don't know what it takes for him to say the same thing over and over again and still keep it creative. But I love him for doing that. Alright, my thing with, if you're getting up there in age as a rapper, like if you're a sign rapper, I think it's cool to just keep going as long as you feel like going. For the most part, you know, like we have rappers who have been around since like the 90s. They're still dropping music, and it's cool. There's still people out there that listen. Maybe not on the same like wave that they did a few decades ago, but people still check for the people who they, you know, grew up loving. The only time that I think it's weird for a rapper to be old and rapping is like if they're unsigned. Like, you know, some of these guys that are like about to be 40, but they still want to be a new artist. And then you're like, man, you gotta get that shit up, bro. Sorry, you gotta get that shit up, bro. Let's move on to something else. Oh yeah, so it seems that Saweetie and YG got into an altercation and they had to be broken up by police over a phone. Something about a phone. Let me see. Says they were getting into it recently. According to TMZ, HipHop authorities were called, presumably by a neighbor, due to hearing audible screaming and shouting. It occurred inside the Los Angeles area household this past Saturday, August 10th. As soon as local police walked through the doors to their place, they immediately got involved, separating YG and Saweetie. The exact details of why they were fighting with each other are unknown. However, what we do know is that it has something to do with each other's cell phones. Oh man. Saweetie was out here texting other guys and turning off her location. YG ain't do nothing wrong. Allegedly. Says Taraji P. Henson faces backlash for visiting Russell Simmons in Bali. But I mean, a lot of people go out there and visit him. I didn't have a problem with Usher when he did. He did like right after the Super Bowl. And everyone was cool with it. But Taraji P. goes and y'all get mad. Polo G says, anybody who tried to play me or play with me while I was going through my shit, just know I took it personal. This is some more of the same. It says Kendrick Lamar's Damn has now received over 1 billion streams this year on Spotify. It is the first rap album of the 2010s to achieve this milestone. Shout out to Kendrick. He like the only person having a good year. Everybody else's 2024 has sucked. Let's see. says Illinois school worker has been sentenced to 9 years in prison for stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. All right, 9 years seems kind of excessive, right? But, and then I think she was giving the food out to kids in her neighborhood. But I mean, that's a lot of damn chicken, bro. Like 1.5 million. SZA says she fell in love with her op. What the hell does that mean? Says Notorious B.I.G. single Juicy turns 30 years old. Drake is officially a resident of the state of Texas. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it there. That's another Hip Hop Today with me, CanaryValens. Peace.